So this is officially the second time I'm recording this video, which is just wonderful, really. But it is what it is. You're gonna hear some noises. First of all, I have Prim out here and Stubby. Stubby's my dog. Prim is basically my fifth dog. We have her like every weekend and I'll have it no other way. But anyways, so we have those two dogs out here, but also it's outside. So there's like my neighbor's riding his dirt bike, I think, or something. And since it's the second time I'm recording this video, I just don't want to wait any longer. So we'll just have to deal with it being loud and kind of annoying. Also, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I've kind of halfway lost my voice. So this will be interesting. What am I gonna do? I was loud and lost my voice. So anyway, today's video is actually going to be about Sophie, my cat. Kind of something that we just went through with her. I've been dealing with it for a few months. She's luckily out of the woods now and she's all well. She's back to normal. Everything's good. It is something that we've kind of dealt with for the last couple of months. So I just wanted to fill you guys in on that, and that's what this video is going to be about. This video and the next video that I'm going to post kind of go together. I was going to make it one video, but it's just going to be too long that way. So you're gonna get two videos out of it. The next video will be about my cat Henry and something that we're dealing with him about. He is not out of the woods, so if you could just send some positive thoughts his way. We're still dealing with this, and I mean, he's doing well thankfully now, but I'm not sure how well, and we'll see what happens. But anyways, that being said, this video is all about Sophie and the situation we just kind of went through with her. And yeah, so here's Sophie's video. My cat Sophie, she is beautiful. I'll show you a picture. But she actually gets bullied a lot in my house by my other cats. And I'm not sure if it's just because she's a little more insecure than the other cats and they feed off of that, or if she's just too gentle of a soul. I don't really know what the deal is, but we do have a lot of cats in the house. And even though I have 4,000 square feet in my house, which is a really good amount of space, they still just have their issues. And I mean, I guess it's kind of expected with a group of cats for them not to always be like best friends. But anyways, poor Sophie kind of gets picked on a lot. So Sophie's 8, and the cats that are picking on her are Bubsy and Luna, and they are about 3 years old or so now. And I don't know why they do it. You can see Finley in the window. Like, he's so mad that he's not out here. Anyways, I'm not really sure why they do it, but they do it. And the way our routine kind of goes is that Sophie likes to sleep with us every single night. And usually happens is she waits till I'm going up the stairs, because obviously all my dogs will come up with me. So she comes up the stairs with them. Like, she'll run up with me and the dogs, because she knows that the other cats won't mess with her if the dogs are around. They're a little more skittish around the dogs. So they don't really have any reason to. I think they just don't want to be stepped on, because Finley is a goof and he's just silly. She'll come running up the stairs with us and then go to bed, jump in the bed, and then she's fine. But in the morning, like, she doesn't want to jump off the bed because either the cats are in the room or they're hiding under the bed, but she just doesn't feel comfortable and secure enough to like actually jump off the bed. So my usual routine is to pick her up and carry her down the stairs to her safe zone, which is around the living room. Like, she'll go on the couch, and underneath the end table, that's like her spots. Well, anyways, that morning I was a little thrown off my routine because we had just gotten a foster puppy and I was kind of dealing with her, and I didn't want her to go pee in my bedroom. So like, when she jumped off the bed, I just kind of like ran, grabbed her, went outside. And then when I came back in, I was doing some stuff downstairs and I heard a cat fight happen, and I was like, oh no. So I ran upstairs, and right away I saw Sophie's eye was like squinted and she was like holding it shut, and it was like a little like watery. And I was just like, okay, what? Like, what just happened? I don't know, like, she got scratched in the eye, or like whatever happened. So I put like a warm cloth on it just for a little bit, just to like kind of give her a minute. And then I had to work, so I went to work. And when my boyfriend came home, I asked him, I was like, can you check on her eye? I was still at work. He kind of just like said it was okay. I don't know if he just didn't want me to worry or what, but I got home and she wouldn't even open her eye. And if anybody doesn't want to see a gross picture, I'm just going to tell you right now to look away, because I will insert the picture here for anybody who does want to see. But you can see that her eye was actually like on the inside really swollen. So I'm going to show that right now. So if anyone doesn't want to see, please look away. Here it is. So anyways, that being said, that's what her eyeball looked like when I came home. I was freaking out about it. So of course the next day I called my vet to see if they would take her in and look at it. Well, my vet couldn't take her in, so we ended up calling a different vet that was close by, and I ended up getting her in that day. And that vet looked at it, they stained her eye, they did a whole exam, and then like that vet was like basically saying that they really think that she might need an ophthalmologist, which is like an hour away for the specialist, and that's if they can even see her that day. And obviously it's like emergency state, like emergency fees and like things like that. And I was just like, well, we had two options. That was one of them. The other option was to like kind of play it by ear and see how it goes. Treat her obviously with antibiotics and stuff. So we chose to do that. We came home with antibiotic drops, which she had to have in her eye 4 times a day. She had to have a dilation drop, which the dilation drop was basically it was just to keep it from not healing together. So like the moving part of the eye to the non-moving part of the eye, that's like how deep the scratch was, and they wanted it dilated so that when it healed it wouldn't like be connected, and then like she wouldn't be able to move her eye and it would cause bigger issues. So that's like the non-educated way of explaining basically why we had to dilate her eyes. But obviously I don't know, I'm not a vet, so I don't know exactly like the right terminologies and stuff like that. But yeah, so that was fun. We basically had to give her like 5 drops in her eyes every day for a little bit. She also got a tab, like an anti-inflammatory medication that was to help her out as well. Yeah, so other than that, that's what we did for a little bit. But she had to like go back for checkups like every 4 days. It was kind of crazy in the beginning. She, like I said, every 4 days she was like going in for a checkup. And then it got to be like once a week, and then eventually towards the end she only had to go twice a week. Every single time that we went, like her little, like they would stain her eye and obviously do an exam, and her little scratch on her eye actually got smaller, which was good. But now we are officially done with all of that, and unfortunately my vet does recommend that we rehome Bubsy and Luna, and it's not something that's gonna come easy for me, and it's been a little bit. I haven't actually like taken a bite out of that bullet and rehomed them yet. So I do have a rescue that my friend runs, who I'm working with, and she's gonna help me find really good homes for them. And it, like I said, is really sad, but I have to do what's right for my family. I wouldn't rehome them if it was just Sophie they were picking on, but like Bubsy picks on a lot of the cats in my house, and I think that he's probably the #1 reason why there's some issues. I've tried a lot of stuff, and honestly with my vet's recommendation, it is something that unfortunately I do have to do. So that's Sophie. Like I said, now she's done with treatment. She's really good. She does have like a spot on her eye that she probably always will have, and the vet did say that it's not going to completely heal 100%, and that's fine too. She's got, just like I said, a little tiny scratch, and like that's it. I don't think that I'll be able to insert like a clip of that part, but she basically will have kind of like a defect on her eye for the rest of her life, and it's not bothering her. Like she can see fine. I think I already said this, but originally we were going to make, well, I was going to make this video really long while I added Henry's story to this video as well, but I decided not to do that. So I just want to say I hope you guys enjoyed Sophie's video, and I'm not really sure what else to say but that she's doing well and she's happy. And if you want to do all that fun YouTube things, you definitely can. Comment, like, and subscribe if you want, only if you want to. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye. Just wanted to talk about this shirt just for a second. It says think outside the box, adopt, don't shop, and it has pictures of like drawings of a bunch of different types of bunnies, guinea pigs, rats, and I'm not sure if mice maybe, but it's the cutest thing in the world. We got it as part of a fundraiser and I love it.